have to tell you, I've never, ever treated you like a slug. I've never talked down to you. I've never thought that anything was beyond your understanding. And I also don't think anything is too big for you to handle. We have big problems. We have to decide whether or not we're going to bury our heads in the sand or we're actually going to be a part of the solution. I don't know if you've been following what's going on with the special election in New York, but it is a perfect example of why everything is wrong with our political system today. The Republicans have put their support behind a candidate who is pro-choice, was for the stimulus, has accepted endorsements from Acorn, and also for the Working Families Party. But, hey, you know, she has a chance to win, so who cares, apparently. The Democrat is basically the same as the Republican. Haven't we tried this formula before? It's not working. Am I the only one that's noticed that? It's given us the Republicans that will not stand up. I thought the definition of insanity was continuing to try the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Has the definition changed, or have we all gone completely insane? Is it really worth it? Is it worth it to sell your values, your beliefs, everything you stand for, just to get an R in office? Let me ask all the people in California, all you conservatives, hey, how's that Arnold Schwarzenegger vote working out for you? I bet the IOUs instead of tax refunds is easier to swallow because they come from a Republican and not a Democrat, right? Now, to be fair, this is a New York race. It is a small one. Maybe the Republicans didn't have many options, and they just took what they could. Oh, wait, look, over there. It's Doug Hoffman. He's in the race as well. He's a staunch conservative. Sarah Palin has endorsed him. Steve Forbes has endorsed him. Former Senators Rick Santorum and Fred Thompson have endorsed him. The former House Majority Leader Dick Armey are also behind him. What a relief. What a relief for the GOP. Now they have a true conservative candidate with major firepower behind him that they could fully support. Only problem? The GOP continues to back the Obama-light Republican. Newt Gingrich, who may be a contender in 2012, is one of the Republicans supporting the Obama-light candidate. Look, I have nothing bad to say about Newt Gingrich, but I don't understand this move. He was asked recently why he isn't supporting Hoffman and is instead backing the Republican candidate. Here's what he said.
She is the nominee of the local party. My bias is to be for the nominee of the local party because I don't second guess the local party.
Well, I do. I couldn't disagree more with you on this one. You don't defer to the party because they think she has the best chance to win. You vote for a person you agree with most. Not on all things. The one you say, huh? And it doesn't matter what party they're in. America, how do we sleep night after night after night doing the same thing? How can you sleep after voting for the Acorn-supported and accepted candidate? It's Acorn for the love of Pete. Do I need to roll the tape of the 13-year-old El Salvadorian sex slave trade tax evasion schemes again for you? Because I can do it. McCain's progressive tendencies had me searching for another candidate. And how many times did I take calls from people on the radio leading up to the presidential election that warned me, don't vote for a third party. You're throwing away your vote. It's time. If you vote for a third party, you'll be voting for Obama. I heard it time and time again. And you know what? I believed it for the last time. Forget the system of the Republicans and the Democrats. I'll vote for a Democrat in a heartbeat if they're a decent human being that gets it. Until someone in the system stands up to the system, I'm really not interested in playing the game. You give me these and I'll give you those. You know what? Let me tell you something. In or out 2010. In or out. These are just a few of the things that we need. Freeze spending. Freeze it. Oppose all tax increases in difficult times. You cannot continue to tax people. Don't you see what's happening even in New York City? They're running out of money. Why? Because the rich people are moving. Businesses are going out. Increase of domestic energy sources. When you build another power plant, a nuclear power plant, talk to me about getting rid of gas. Good. Fine. I'll do it. Until that time, I'm not going to close us down, but I will close our borders. No, no. Not the way everybody wants to make it say, oh, you just hate people who are different? No. I want legal immigrants in here because they remind the lazy Americans what it means to be an American. I just want to know who's coming in and out. And the last one is, don't you ever apologize for the United States of America. We make mistakes, sure. But every single country on this planet makes mistakes. Don't apologize for the United States of America. You do those 5 things, and I'll consider looking at you. Until that, forget it, Jack. I ain't supporting you. But it goes beyond that. It goes far beyond voting against something. You never will win in America if you're voting against something. I don't care how little of a chance a person has to win. I am no longer going to throw my vote away by giving it to the party. I am going to look for somebody that believes in something, and I don't care what party they're in. Republican, Independent, Democrat, doesn't matter. My theme tonight is just that. What is the end game? Let me ask you. You vote for the Acorn Working Family Party big stimulus Republican. Where does that get you? Besides riddled with corruption from Acorn, with 13-year-old El Salvadorian girls, a gigantic socialist agenda, massive government health care we can't get rid of ever, and a president that has accomplices in the other party who will proudly wear their flag lapel pin. That doesn't sound like an endgame to me. That sounds like a suicide pact. I'm going to talk to the independent candidate, Doug Hoffman, next.